Hey, what's up guys? Halloween is in a couple of days, so I guess that means we are almost officially at the start of holiday season. And of course, this is the time when we're looking ahead to the next year. Maybe we're setting goals, we're setting those New Year's resolutions. And of course, a lot of times that revolves around our health and fitness. And I don't want to give any kind of stereotypical trainer guy advice. That's obviously not my style, so I'm going to try not to do that here. But what I do want to talk about is the power of momentum. And momentum is something that's way more powerful than motivation or inspiration or even the best type of goal setting. So really, when you take a look at this particular time of year, let's say Halloween, you start off with a couple bites of candy. A little bit of candy turns into a little extra dessert. It's cold outside, so you're spending more time indoors, not being as active. You're making more hearty meals. You're eating, in general, more calories. You're doing less exercise and general activity. You're taking more vacation. You're sleeping in. And basically, this whole season of the holidays and winter is really driving societal momentum in a direction that may or may not be where you want to be going, especially as it involves your health. And so then after a couple months of this, what happens? We throw a big worldwide party where you stay up all night, getting wasted, and you get up on the first of the year and you are basically at what you might call a low point in momentum in the direction that you might want to head. So obviously, if you have grandiose goals of hitting the gym every day, of cleaning up your diet and all this stuff, look at where you are come January 1st. A lot of people are the farthest away from their goal, and that's supposed to be the time when you're really, supposed to buckle down and get to it. And that is why ultimately New Year's resolutions typically fail, is because you've got momentum going this way, and yet your goal is over in that direction. So what I'm not telling you to do is to work out every day between now and the end of the year. I'm not telling you you got to count your macros on Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not saying any of that stuff. You should take advantage of this time. Obviously, it's a time for regeneration, reflection, family, taking it easy, all that good stuff. But I also want you to respect the role that momentum has in your life. So what I want you to think about doing is just picking something very, very small to get started with. Maybe that's drinking more water, maybe it's going on a couple of walks. Basically anything that forces you to use a little bit of conscious thought into a positive choice so that you have a small thread of positive momentum going through this particular time. And what you'll find is that if you can ride even a small wave of positive actions, something that you're doing so that on January 1st, you're not digging yourself out of this big hole in this big slump and thinking, oh, look at all these goals I have to attain in 2017, coming from that perspective. Instead, you'll be riding that positive momentum, even no matter how small. Like I said, these things do not have to be as dramatic as hitting the gym every day. Just some small conscious choice, a decision that you make on ideally a daily basis. You've got to look at what works in terms of changing behavior and building up over the course of time. So keep that in mind. Figure out how you can start developing momentum now so that come January 1st, you're not digging yourself out of a hole. Hope that helps. We'll see you soon.